Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you doing on this snowy Monday morning? Oh my goodness. That was a surprise, kinda. So anyway, here we are. Shoveling was a good warm-up. Maybe you did that too. Anyway, yes, as Marie said, this too shall pass. So it always does. And then it comes back again. But so today we have not snowball, but ball class. So if you don't have your ball ready, maybe get it soon. I should have pumped mine up. Hopefully yours is strong enough. Okay, well, if mine's not pumped up enough, maybe you'll get the excitement of seeing it shoot out from under me. Hopefully not. So here we go. Nice deep breath to start. Big reach up and stretch everything. How was your weekend? See, I've already forgotten. I think it was a nice weekend, wasn't it? Yes, I think so. Let's say it was, because I already can't remember. We did get outside, so it must have been lovely. Let's reach with this top arm. Reach it. So started straight, kept straight all the way over, and then let's go around. Big circle, sit down into it. Nice. I don't think we'll warm up with the ball, but that's okay. We will definitely use it for the class. When you get to the top here, let's just stop, and then we will reach up with the other hand and tip over across your body. Lateral stretch. Keep moving if you can. See if you can get your hands to the ground. Maybe not, hey? But let's go all the way. Oh, you can get them to the ground this way. Sweep across the floor. Sit down into it. Nice big circle. One more time, and then we'll come up to the top. And take our arms out to the side. And do little circles. Little circles, getting bigger. Getting bigger all the way from the shoulder. Just keep those fingertips, the straight line from shoulder right up to your fingertips. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, big backs of hands come toward each other. And then we open up. Same thing. You don't have to sit down into it. You can just do it like this if you want. Or you can add the squat. Warm up your legs too. Okay, one more time like this. And then let's change it to backward circles. So I feel like I have to, you don't have to do this. Like I had to get a crick out of my arm there. No, it's still there. Excuse me for just a minute. No, I will stay in the frame and just force it to work. Come on, arm. That's not even my shoveling arm. Not that I shovel with one arm, but you know, you kind of have a dominant hand. So I'm sure you've noticed in your own shoveling experience. All right, are you still going backwards with your arms? Or are you just kind of standing there going, what is she talking about? Maybe you're doing both. Let's go squeezing hands, stretching them out. Squeeze and stretch. So a fist and then a flick. And keep your feet moving too because we're warming up. So might as well get our body parts moving. If your shoulders are creeping up, as I can feel mine are, send them back down. Down, down, down. Tuck those shoulder blades in towards your spine and down. Okay. Shake those arms out. Shake your whole body out. Maybe a few little bounces here or just heels off the ground. Or little bounces like that. Okay, shake it out. Good. Let's do some, can you see past the ball? I'm sure you can. We're going to do some ankle circles. One direction. And then the other. And then we're going to move up to our knee joint. Just swinging like a pendulum. Just from the knee. Okay, and then make sure you're not kicking anything because we're going to go from the hip. Make sure you're keeping your upper body upright so you're not, your leg might not get high and back or in front quite yet because we're warming up. Just moving from the hip. And then we're going to take that same leg and go. Whoops. Fall over. Across in front and then in back. Front and back. Yes. Keep it going. Try to get it high as you go. Oh, here comes Juno to say hello. I can hear her jingling. Okay, and we're switching to the other leg. Ankle circles. Hello, pup dog. Come to say hi. There she is, and there she goes. I don't know if you can even see her against the black floor. Let's go other way with this ankle. And then we'll change it to a knee warmer upper. Okay, get the fluid moving around in your knee. Okay, and then your hip joint. Again, make sure you have some room. So you probably guessed, and this wall is just reminding me that we'll be using the wall a bit for ball exercises too. So hopefully you have enough room to do some squats and stuff with a wall. If not, you can always pause the video and move some things out of the way. Coffee tables, ottomans. Why is that a word? We always said footstool in my family. Okay, wide feet. I'm going to send the ball over there, but it's probably going to come back. Oh no, it's heading right out into the basement now. I'm leaving. And it'll be back. So just back and forth, and then come to the center. Hands on knees, and you're just going to bend and straighten. You don't have to push back. You don't have to hold on to your knees. Just bending and straightening. And then come on up. And let's swivel. One leg is forward. Let's reach down with our same side hand to that front knee or shin or foot, maybe the floor. You might, just see where you get to. So reach the other hand up and see if you can look up at it and bend your front knee even more. Bend it even more. Then let's drop that hand and make a few big circles. And then end up with both hands on your knee or both on the floor. And we will bend and straighten our front leg. Okay, and then we'll walk our back foot in. Come on up. We're on our heel now of our front foot. Reach up, up, up. Really reach it up. And then really sweep down. Up and down. Reach it up. Sweep down. One more time after this one. And then we're going to switch sides. Okay, so swivel the feet, other foot's forward. We are going to reach down with our same side hand. See how low you can go. See how high you can go with the other hand. Reach it up. Look up at it too. Bend your front knee as much as you want to. And then a couple of circles. And then both hands either on your knee and bending and straightening, or on the floor and bending and straightening. Okay, and then come on up, walk it in onto your heel, and it's the sweep down. So we're keeping our back flat. We're sticking our rear end up as much as we can so that we can lengthen the muscles in the back of the front leg. Okay, that's why we bend our toes up toward us too. This is the last one. There we go. Okay, good. What else? Oh, let's do a few core things because ball class involves quite a bit of core. Not a ton of cardio today. You'll be, maybe you'll be sad to hear that. Lots of strength moves today. Okay, so keep turning and then let your arms swing free a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go up to one side right now. Up and across and down. Up over your shoulder, across past your heel. Oh, this arm. Sorry, it just is not cooperating today. It feels like one of those Barbie doll arms. It's not quite, put in there correctly. Anyway, let's go to the other side. I'm sure it'll fix itself eventually, as Barbie arms usually did. Usually. I think we had a few headless, armless Barbies hanging around by the end of childhood. Last one. Okay, there we go. Shoulders. Wow, should we get our balls? Yes? Okay, I'll be right back because mine wandered away. Let us do one thing before we put it on the floor. Let's just take this big ball and give it a squeeze. Okay, use your whole body here. squeeze. Upper body's working. You can squeeze your abs too. You can use everything. Just keep pushing it together, pushing your hands together, and then release it. Let's do it again. You ready? Okay. Squeeze. Think about your elbows trying to meet. Got a big ball in between, so they're probably not going to, but squeeze them together. This is also a good test to see if your ball is going to explode. If it's exploded by now, well, just as well it's done that now. Okay, you ready? One more time. Go, go, go. Squeeze and hold. I know this feels ridiculous. Oh, this is like a hug. Not getting a lot of those during COVID, so might as well enjoy this one. All right. Okay. Excellent. So I see from the people who've sent messages that you all are very familiar with the ball. But in case there's anyone who hasn't done a ball class, I'm just going to talk about the very, very basics, which are, this is how you get nice and solid on the ball with wide feet, okay, a wider base of support. That will help. As soon as you bring your feet in, you're going to be a little more wobbly, okay? Make that base of support really small, and you'll be probably even wobblier. Sorry, doesn't help when I go like this. And then sometimes if you're feeling caresse, you can get both feet off the floor, and then you really have to work on your balance. What else? Most of the exercises you're sitting in the middle of the ball, okay? Right in the middle of the ball. You probably want your knees about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit less even. If your ball is too big for you, then that makes the exercises harder, but it makes it easier to stand up. So there you go. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you're fine. I know you are. Okay, so let us start. We're going to start with wall exercises. I should have moved my other balls because I want to use that wall. So as I'm doing this, and, what can you do? I don't know, just keep moving. Okay. Sorry, balls, you don't get to play today. All right, we're going here. Just because I wanted to show you on this wall so that you can see that we have the ball kind of mid to lower back. Okay, feet are about shoulder width apart. And we are going down and, oh, forgot weights. If you want to use weights, please do. I'm going to grab some. Might as well. Why not? Well, why not? Because it's hard to get the ball and the weights. That's the only reason why not. Okay, here we are again. Ready? Maybe you were doing squats that whole time that I was getting some weights. If so, good. Good, good. So, think about pressing your back into the ball, sitting down into it. You can add some bicep curls or bicep curls and an overhead press, but I think I'll stick to bicep curls because they're quicker. And we want to just focus more on the squats. Or you can just have your hands there for hanging down for resistance. So nice strong core, back is pressed into the wall, or into the ball, which is then pressed into the wall. Let's go a few more seconds. If you started early, then you're getting a full minute. If you started with me, oh, then you're still getting a full minute. Oopsie, there's a minute right there. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We'll come back to squats though. What are weights? No, that doesn't work to try to do the ball and the weights at the same time. So this one, you do not need weights. It's a triceps one. We're starting with straight arms. Ball is about chest height. Okay, and then we're just gonna roll it down the wall as we lean in. So like this. You have to trust that your ball is gonna stay where you want it to. Feels like it's gonna shoot away. Okay, so at the end of the move, you can even have your hands close enough together that your thumbs are like this. Okay, making a W with your hands, because that will help you focus on triceps. So adjust your feet if you want to be closer to make it easier or farther away to make it harder. Whichever version you do, you're just trying to roll the ball down the wall and point your elbows to the floor while keeping a straight line with your body. kind of like a standing plank sort of thing. Okay, so keep it going. Feel it in the shoulders, maybe in the triceps. And a couple more. Let's do 3 more. Are you good for that? Yes, you are. There's 1. Back up. 2. And up. Last one of these. Down. Let's hold it here. Can you hold it here? And come on up. Good. All right. Back to legs, I think. Yeah, let's do squats again. So much fun. Okay. It is hard to get the weights and the ball, though. It's not that complicated, but complicated enough that it takes me a second or 2 to get organized. All right. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. We're doing 2-legged squats right now. Later, in a few more exercises, maybe we'll try single leg for challenge. Okay, down and up. But for now, sticking to 2 legs. Add some arms if you like. And keep it going. Just using that ball. So you make sure your feet are in the right place so that when you're down here, your knees are still behind your toes. Okay, and your back is pressing in. Well, we might as well go for a full minute at this point, which means another 15 seconds. But you know what? For the last 10, let's hold it here. Come on down. Come on down. Move your arms if you like to. Check your core. Are you holding it nice and strong? Are your knees still bent? Good, good, good. Come on up. Good. And let's put our weights down. Our ball's going to come down too. The next one, you have your ball. Well, yes, you do. Your ball against the wall, but you have your top of your foot on it. So you can kind of jam it against the wall. Okay, and all we're going to do, I think this is good to show you from the side too. All we're going to do is go down and up. So this would be a little more challenging. This is challenging because the ball is moving. It would probably be more challenging if you were away from the wall. I'm going to test my theory. So you're trying to hold the ball in one place. Okay, hold it in one place as you squat down. I think you have to find that one place so that it doesn't move. Woo! Yes, definitely more challenging when you don't have the wall to push against. So just down and up. Down and up. If you want to make it easier, put your foot on the floor and just do this kind of thing, more like a split lunge. Okay. Couple more. And then we're going to switch legs. I could have had weights in my hand too, but by the time I get them, okay, I'll get them for the second one. They're getting lighter because when it's, when your balance is challenged more, it's more challenging to have weights in your hand. So we are switching legs. Okay, so we're trying to keep that. I really have to find your spot. Okay, and then down and up. The ball is staying in one place. Theoretically, whoa. Keep going. Don't watch me. Don't watch me fall. Down and up. If you have weights, you can lift them to shoulder height. Or you can do more bicep curls if you like. Well, we've done a few of those, so yes, just down and up. Down and up. I was going to alternate this exercise with another one, but if you have the ball against the wall, then it doesn't really work. So we will just do a few more of these, and then we'll switch to the next one, which is similar to this one, but not the same. Okay, last one. Down and up. Okay, so we tried to keep the ball in one place for that one. For this next one, we're going to kick the ball away. Okay, so same thing, but this time you can use the wall for balance, and you're just pushing the ball away and then pulling it toward you. So press the top of your foot into the ball to pull it back. Really press your foot in. Okay, press it in. As you pull it back, maybe you'll feel your hamstrings working a bit more. Pull it in. And here we go again. Pull it in. Again, you don't need to use the wall for balance, or maybe you do. You don't have to hold on to the wall is what I meant to say. But if you need it for balance, use it for sure. Press away, pull in. So pushing down on the ball as you pull it in. Should we do a few more? Where are we? Yes, I think we'll do about 10 more seconds. That is probably 3 more. Maybe only 2 at this point. Yes, I think so. And last one. Okay, and then let's switch. Other leg goes on the ball, other foot. Okay, get yourself all set up. If you don't need the wall for balance, then don't use it. Just push out and pull in, using the top of your foot to grab the ball and pull it toward you. Okay, nice strong core. Walls here if you need it. Keep pushing away and pulling in. Push it as far away as you can and really press into the ball. It's easy to just kind of push it in and out, but if you really focus on pressing down as you're pulling in, that'll make a difference. We're just going to go 5 more seconds. I'm watching the clock in the mirror. And that was it right there. Good. Well done. Where are we now? Blah, blah, blah. One-legged squats if you want. Okay, I'm going to do that on this wall because now we've seen it from the other wall. So for single leg, if you want to do them, of course you can have one foot out here for balance. Instead of having shoulder width, you might want to be a little more centered so that you're centered over that one leg. Okay, balls up here, mid to low back, and you're just going to squat down. And again, I forgot to get my weights. They're sitting right there, but because we've started, I'm just going to go. But if you want to get weights, maybe you want to do this. Go out to the side this time. Or maybe side and front and down. Maybe, whoop, how's that single leg thing working for you? Good? It's working well? Excellent. Keep on, and you can't really see it from the front here, but you can see the lining up. You're trying to line up your knee over your second toe, basically, if you want to get really technical. And you are trying to keep your knee behind your toes. Okay, let's do one more. I was going to say that's the last one, but that's the last one. And then shake it out. You can always do these as single leg squats if you want. Okay, you can't do no leg squats. You can do 2 or 1. I'm going to try one on the other leg. So let's go. Whoop. Sorry, that was me trying to straighten out so that I could have my knee lined up over my toes. Down and up. I feel like I'm going sideways. Sometimes with these single leg ones, you won't get as low. Or maybe you will. Maybe it's just me in my never-ending quest to get a pistol squat. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way too if you wanted. Sit down, down, down. If you're a figure skater or a former figure skater, maybe you did lots of those kind of pistol squats with your legs sticking out. They just don't come easily to me. That's all right. 3 more seconds. This will be our last one right here. And come on up. Excellent. Shake it out. We're going to go from all those leg ones to a plank. So plank if you have an empty corner, and I will in a sec when I move my mat, then you can really stuff the ball in, okay, and it'll be nice and sturdy. If you want to make it a little more challenging, you can have the ball just against the wall. If you want to make it more challenging still, you can have the ball out in the open. You're going to go on forearms. You can go on hands, I guess, but I think it's pretty challenging. Or you can go straight on the floor. Whatever you do, let's start right here. I can't see any clock at all. That's okay. Just make sure you're not flopping on the ball like this, because that's easy. So keeping your chest off the ball, nice and strong here. If you find this too easy, even with the ball sitting out in the middle of the floor, maybe roll it away a bit and then toward you again. Roll it away and toward you. Feel that little bit of difference in your core. when you change, not direction, but where you change where the ball is. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna peek at the clock soon, but I'm pretty sure we're not at a minute yet. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze your leg muscles. Keep everything going, going, going. And hold on. I've got my elbows just stuck in the ball here, moving it a little bit, or you can try to hold it really still. Okay, should I peek? Ooh, that was like 58 seconds. Done. Nice. Alrighty. Good. We are going to go to some floor ones. So, don't really need your mat, but if you want it, we'll use it later too. So if you want to have it ready, might as well get it now. Okay. So let us do this one. We did it before in our last ball class, I think. So we're sitting in the middle of the ball, but then we're going to come forward a little bit. I'm going to make sure I have enough room here. We're going to try big arms, big legs, and then we're going to try to touch our opposite hand to foot while sitting on a wiggly ball. What do you think? Let's give it a try. Ooh. Ooh. How's yours going? Let's see, you can always do it to knee. Knee, hold that core nice and strong. Belly button to backbone. Whoa. This is where we go shooting off the ball. I'm not sure if it helps to be wider footed. I'm not sure. It's not really looking very professional and, dare I say, glamorous. There. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There. We've warmed up a bit. How are you doing? Whoop. I spoke too soon. Why did she include this one? Is that what you're saying to yourself? Well, because it's a good challenge. Just please don't fall off your ball. If it's too hard, come up like this and just lift a knee, lift a knee. Okay, we're just about done anyway. Let's go for 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds of feeling silly on my part, but anyway. Ow, Barbie arm again. My goodness. Okay, where are we? We are done. Very nice. Okay, from there we're going to, actually we'll get weights. If you want to get weights, you can. I'm going to get my fives. So come back to sitting on the ball. And we're going to do a crunches and punches. So starting in the middle of the ball, right? And then we're going to walk out, walk out. Walk out a little bit more till the ball is kind of under your lower back. Think about pressing your lower back into it. And then we're going to punch out to one side. Across the midline of your body, punch. And every time you're crunching up like this, think about pressing your lower back into the ball. Go. Push. Good. Keep it going. Press across your body. Go, go, go. Let's go straight up. Straight up with two hands. Well, that's not straight up, that's diagonal. Let's go diagonally. Right? Yes. It feels straight because my arms are straightening. And then let's go across again. You ready? Across one arm at a time. Because if you try to do two at a time, you will see what happens. Last 5 seconds. Punch and go. And last one, like so. Good. Come on up. All right. Where are we? Oh, yes. We're going to go into a supine twist. So again, I'm looking to see, because we're going to roll to one side. We're going to roll to both sides. So the ball is supporting your neck, your head, and your upper back. Okay. Feet are wide for balance. Hips are up. They're not down here. They're up. So squeeze your glutes to keep them up. And then we're going to go over to one side, back to the front, or the top, I should say. Okay, the weights are really going to pull you over. So if you want to put your weights down for this one, you can do that. Okay, over to one side. Try to keep your hips pointing up toward the ceiling, even though your upper body is turning. So hips are still pointing toward the ceiling, but be easy on your back because it's a bit of a twist, especially if you have weights. Please be careful. You can always put them down. I just want to see how different it feels. You can still feel that twist in your core muscles, front core muscles, whether you have weights or not. So up to one side. Let's do it one more time to each side, but first check your hips. Are they up? Good. We're gonna do a few more exercises where your hips need to stay up. So we might as well get the feeling. But I believe we're not going to do them right away. We're going to do something else. So come on off the ball. I was trying to switch it up a bit so that we're not always, or not lying over the ball for too long because, yeah, it doesn't always feel great after breakfast. So let's go. We're going to do, double leg lifts. So we're going over, over, over. Okay, so that the ball is kind of round, right around here, pelvis and lower belly kind of area. Okay, that's where the ball is. And you don't have very much weight on your hands, which is a good thing because in real life you don't like having a lot of weight on your wrists. So all we're doing is lifting both legs just up to hip height and squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Okay, just keep it going, lifting them up. Both legs at once. You can point your toes. Am I pointing mine? Because I am now. Up to hip height. Tiny little second of a hold. And then back down. Up and down. And once again, I can't see any clocks. So we'll just keep on going a little bit more. A few more lifts. How about 4 more? Here's 1. And 2. 3. And last one. And then let's hold it here because I don't know if I have room. That's why I was checking. We're going to do scissor legs. So kicking. Nope, don't have enough room. So rolling to one side. We're going to go. Come all the way up like that. Just scissoring your legs. Alternate which leg is on top. Bring your recalcitrant ball back. Okay, same position. Maybe you're already doing them. Good. Get your legs as wide as you can and then narrow, wide, cross them. You really probably don't have a lot of weight on your hands at all. That's a good thing. And try and keep your head in a straight line with the rest of your spine so it's not hanging down. It's just kind of looking ahead a little bit, out to the side and in. Alternate which foot is on top when you cross. If you can do that. Okay, how about a few more? I don't know, 6, 5, 4, really wide, 3, 2, last one. Good. And then just lie over the ball. Just drape yourself over the ball so you get a nice stretch. Feels like you're in traction a little bit. So this time you can let your head hang down. And just find that nice sweet spot where you get a little stretch. Yeah, just feels good to stretch it out. And then we will come out of that one. Okay, let's come to, I feel like, yeah, I feel constrained. The wall's in the way, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So we're kneeling with the ball beside us and we're doing fire hydrants. Sorry, I gotta fix my clothing after that. Last one. I feel a bit askew. So just leg out to the side. Okay, your knee right down to your heel. They're coming out at the same time, out and up. Out and up at the same time. So keep lifting and lowering, obviously. Hold it up. Try not to lean too much on the ball. It's kind of there for balance, but not really, you're not leaning too much. Okay, let's do a couple more. And then we're going to switch it to the straight-legged version, which I just want to move my weights out of the way because we are going same leg straight out to the side, tapping in front, and oh, I have enough room. Good. In front, in back. So try to draw a little arc every time. Little arc and up. So you're not just pushing it across the mat, you're trying to lift it. up and over. Like there's something that you have to lift your leg over every time. Ooh. How are you feeling? I feel this one. Let's do it. I'm leaning more and more. So try to sit up or kneel up straight. How's about? Keep that upper body relatively straight up and down. Let's make this the last one. Okay, let's do that. Good. Y'all good? Now you know what's in store for the next exercise. The other side. Here we go. Just out to the side and back in. It's funny, I can see the screen and all I can see is black mat, black legs. So hopefully you can distinguish. I'm sure you can. And we've done this one lots. Maybe I need a lighter mat for a little more contrast. Or white pants. Maybe. So keep your upper body upright if you can. Your whole lower leg is coming out straight. Okay, from knee to heel. Straight out to the side. And very soon, in about 5 seconds, we're going to change it to the straight leg version. Let's do one more. And now let's switch. Okay, so legs out straight. It's going forward and arcing to the back. Forward, arcing to the back. How are those glutes feeling? I hope you're feeling them because that's what we're here for. Some strength work. Keep it going. Back and forth. Good. We're going to go right from here. Oh no, we're going to go to another core one. Okay, trying to stay straight up and down-ish. Keep the ball close to you. I'm saying these things because I notice myself just leaning over and pushing the ball away. Let's go 5 more seconds. See, we have time for this one and this one. And then we are done. Good. All right, we're going to stay in kneeling position, so hopefully it's comfy. If it's not, roll your mat up so that you have double cushioning. Okay, we're going to do rollouts. So for these ones, you are pushing your hips toward the ball. So here's what it doesn't look like. Okay, here's what you want to try to look like. Squeeze your glutes so that you can push your hips toward the ball and then lean, 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 lean. Lean as far as you can go and then come back in. Okay, so here we are, heading out, heading out. If you start to shake, that's a good thing. Your little muscles are working. The little stabilizers are doing their job. So if you're shaking, that's fine. Feels weird, but it's fine. Squeeze your glutes to make sure you can keep your hips toward the ball as far as you can go. Some people do it on their forearms too. That works really well too. Okay. Whichever version you want to do, on your hands or on your elbows. Roll it out as far as you can go, just as long as you're keeping that straight line from head down to knees. Keep it going. Let's go diagonally a little bit. You ready? We're going diagonally just to challenge those little side, those little oblique muscles. Ready? Out to the side. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then come back in. Back to the first side. Out. This one always feels a little even less stable than rolling forward, doesn't it? Out to the side because your body's facing forward, but the ball's over here. Keep it going. Let's do 2 more going forward, and then we will leave it. So squeeze your glutes. Hips are toward the ball. Your pelvic bones. Okay, hold it here. Ooh, I am shaking. That's good. And then 1 more. Roll it out, 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 out. Hold it here. Can you hold it for 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on in. I have been accused of counting slowly, but I think that's seconds. Okay, we are going to do another one where we are prone over the ball, and it's a shoulder one. So we're just, the ball's kind of, your belly button's in the middle of it maybe. And again, do I have enough room? Actually, I just want to have my feet on the mat because otherwise they slide out, so you might want yours like that too. We're going to do IYT, which we've done before. It's I, and then Y, and then T. But instead of doing it standing, we are leaned over the ball. Okay, get your feet nice and sturdy, and then here's I. Hands come down in between, and then Y. And then I don't know if I have enough room. Oh, I do have enough room for T. Good. So every time you are trying to tuck your shoulder blades in and down. Okay, here's Y. Here's T. And back to straight up overhead, Superman. I. And then a big Y. And then out to the side for T. Let's do a few more. You ready? Up. Trying to get the shoulders here. Maybe I don't need to tell you that. Maybe you feel it anyway. Squeeze them up and together. Okay, we'll do this, and then one more time of each. Sorry, these three, and then one more. Okay, T, and here we go again. I lift it as high as you can, and down as high as you can. Drop those shoulders. Keep your shoulder blades moving toward each other, and come on down. Nice. Feel good? Good. Okay. Right. The next one, we are prone over the ball, but it's not under our stomachs. It is, let's start at the back of our mat. Roll ourselves over it. Over. So you can have the ball back here if you want. Oh, I should give you the challenging exercise alert. So you're just pulling the ball in. The farther you have the ball back, the harder it's going to be. Okay, so you can have it under your thighs if you want. And pull the ball in that way. Okay. A little bit of extra weight on your hands, but I think this is really the only one where we're on our hands. So keep pulling it in, pushing it away. If you want to make it a bit harder, have it under your feet. If you want to make it harder still, you could try a hike and out. But that makes me nervous because you're at home. I can't see what you're doing. And yeah, I wouldn't want you to have any ball slippage. So keep pulling in. Let's do 3 more. Are you ready? 1 and 2. And last one, 3. And then try to come off the ball gracefully. How was that? Good? Excellent. Shake out your hands. Shake them out, shake them out. Let's see, how are we doing for time? Yeah, let's do a few upper body ones. So you can get your weights again. I guess I could have done them when we were sitting on the ball before, but you know, we were shaking things up. I'm going to get a heavier set of weights. We're doing chest flies and chest presses. Okay, so starting sitting on the ball, and we're going to roll out to that position where the ball is supporting our head and neck and upper back. Okay, hips are up, which means you're pushing your heels into the floor and squeezing your glutes. Okay, and then let's just go up and up. Up toward the ceiling, back down. Whoop. Maybe they clump together at the top. Check your hips. Are they up or are they sagging? Are they sagging? If they are, press your heels into the floor. If you want to make balance more challenging, move your feet closer together and press your heels in to keep those hips up. Okay? Press up a little bit more. How about 10 more seconds? And then we're going to switch the exercise. Okay. Last one. Weights are still up here. Let's go. Bend and straighten. So bend your arms behind and then straighten. Triceps, this one, all you're doing is bending, so your weights go behind your head and coming up. Okay, check those hips. Are you pressing into the floor? Because as soon as we change and focus on upper body, the lower body goes, I'm gonna cheat. I'm just gonna let things go. But no, we're too smart for that. Bend and straighten, push your heels into the floor. Let's go 5 more seconds. Just a few more. This will be our last one. Okay, and then bring your arms down if you need to. in fact, I need to switch weight size because we're going to go out to the side. We're going to go starting up here, one arm out to the side. Okay, heels are pressing into the floor so that hips stay up, glutes are strong. Okay, out to the side. One arm at a time. Make sure, I should have said that too, that you can still see your weight in your peripheral vision. So you're not going way, way down. You're just going out to the side. You can still see it without turning your head. Okay, let's try 2 arms. 2 arms and check your heels. Press them in, move them closer together if you want. That'll challenge your balance more. Out to the side, you should still be able to see your weights even when they're out here. Okay, out and in. Out and in. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Maybe either doing 1 arm at a time or both arms. But you better decide soon because we only have 2 seconds. Last one. Bring your weights in. Come on up to sitting. Good. Alrighty. We are going to go to our leg ones. Somehow, the bridge one where we have our feet on the ball is always one of the last exercises. I don't know why. I should put that closer in because it's one of those tough ones that maybe would be easier to do when you're feeling fresher. But that's okay. We're going to do it. Yes. So we are going to do bridges, but the bridge on the ball is a very challenging exercise, I'd say. So you can do it. It's this one where you have your heels on the ball, pressing your lower back in, squeezing your glutes, you lift up. Okay, if you don't want to use the ball, that is fine too. Just have your feet on the floor, press in, lift up. Okay, so whichever one. I'm going to do it on the ball because it's ball class. But you can do it with your feet on the floor. Okay, ready? Set yourself up, back in, glute squeeze, lift up. Okay, and then come on down. Why am I making such a big deal of this? Well, because it is a challenging one and the ball can move and it works hamstrings, I would say. And sometimes, I don't know, is it just me? They don't seem to get as much of a workout as other parts of the body, the front parts of the body, front muscles. So sometimes they feel these ones. And then if you push the ball away, they feel it even more and pull it in. Okay, if you want to add to the challenge. If you are on the floor and you want to add to the challenge, do a single leg bridge, right? So you're going up and then down and up. Okay? If you're on the floor and you want a little challenge, if you're on the ball and you want a little challenge, push it away. Pull it in, come down. Okay? Up, push away, come in, and down. Let's just do a few more. Whatever version you're doing is good. This will be our last one coming up right here. Up, press away, pull in. Good. Okay. And then let's take the ball like so. We're going to just have it sitting on our belly. And then we're going to roll it up our legs and press our back into the floor is what I meant to say. And when you get up here, press in. So hands and feet are moving toward each other. Even though you can't see it, it's happening. Roll it back down again. Relax. Press your lower back in. And then press hands and feet together. When you get really high here, press right at the top of the move. And then roll it back down. Relax. Press your lower back in. And hands and feet come together. Keep it going. Roll it down. Just hold it up here for a second or two. Just to make all the muscles in your body work. Sometimes those isometric ones are deceptively hard. Really trying to press in. I swear I'm not just sitting here. I'm working. Okay, press in. Keep it going. Let's go 15 more seconds so I can see one of my several clocks out of the corner of my eye. Go, go, go. And down. Press in. I'm going to say we have time for 2 more, even though we probably don't. That's all right. We will make time. Go, go, go. Press in, down. Okay, this is our last one, but we are going to hold it up here. Press it in because we're going to switch it to the old dead bug. Okay, arm and leg come down either on the same side or on, opposite sides, opposite arm and leg. Okay, if you find it too hard to lower your leg like that, bend your knee, but try to keep a straight arm. It's good for, again, shoulder mobility. Always trying to work on that. Okay. Back is pressed into the floor. Nice and strong here. Keep it going. Down and up. And I will peek at my cheat sheet to see what else. I think we just have one more exercise. Yes, I think we do. Well, that'll work well because it's almost, well, it is time for stretching officially. But we're going to go a little bit more. How's that core feeling? I'm feeling it. And then, okay, let's make this one the last one. And then the last exercise we're going to do is have the ball down on the floor. This is the one where you have your feet kind of 3/4 of the way up the ball. Okay, heels are pressing in, and then you're just turning. So really press your heels in, turn side to side. Do you feel it working here? And adductors. Okay, keep that going. If you want to make it harder, press your lower back in, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips off the floor, and do the same thing. Press in. You can wrap the ball with your feet too if you like to do that. I find it more effective for me and less of a pain on my knees if I squeeze my heels into the ball. So you can choose, of course. Okay, a couple more times, and then we will come on down, and then we're done. Very nice, nice work on the ball. Those go by fast, don't they? Or is that just me? I don't know. It's kind of fun. Okay, well, let us do some stretching. So, fix my hairs again. Let's, since we have the ball here, well, let's do one stretch over the ball. So you can do it like this if you like. Just opening up, stretching over the ball as much as you like. Personally, I kind of like to start here and stretch over the ball. So choose how far you want to go. This is a nice chest opener too. Okay, kind of the same position we were in for those exercises, except now your hands are overhead. And maybe you're pushing back over so you can stretch. I always think, well, I can still do a bridge. Look at that. Just don't kick the ball out from under me. Okay, so stretch as much as you like. That away. And then we're going to walk ourselves back up. And let's come on up to sitting on the ball. And again, since we have the ball, let's do hamstrings here. So, you ready? We're sitting up nice and straight and tall. Toes are pointing up. Okay, and then we are just going to hinge forward. Hinge forward, hinge forward. Trust that the ball is not going to shoot out behind you. But if you don't trust it, you can put your hands back there. I don't know if that'll make any difference. It makes me feel better though. Okay, down, 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 down. And then come up. Theoretically, we are stretching and working the muscles in the backs of our legs. Is that working for you? I hope so. Straight up and down, and then hinge forward. As you hinge forward, keep your back nice and flat and try to get your toes pointing toward you. Okay, just to increase the lengthening of the muscles in the fascia in the back of your legs. Come on up. Let's do it again. Big inhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward. Nice flat back. Toes are pointing up. See if you can point them even more. Okay. And then back up to sitting. Okay, let's try another one. This one is the figure 4 stretch, right, for glutes. Sorry. Okay. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to fix my pants. Let's try this one. You might want a wall because it's a little bit of a wobbler. Can you tell? So ankle on knee, same thing. You're just going to hinge forward. So you're not trying to get your head down to your knee. You're trying to get your belly button down to your thigh. I would say even that might be a stretch. No pun intended. Okay, so probably the stretch you're feeling here is on this side, the side of the leg that's on top. If you want to press down a bit on your knee, you can do that, but please don't wrench down on it. Just gently. Because stretches should feel good. And just keep holding it here. Are you nice and steady? Good. Come on back up. All right, let us switch sides. So other ankle on other knee. Get yourself all sturdy, or use a wall or a chair or something. Or do this on the floor on your back as we usually do it. But again, since we have the ball, might as well try it out. Okay, so think about belly button coming down toward your thigh. Okay, nice flat back. You can inhale here and then exhale as you try to get a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Every time, and just hold it here. The stretch is probably in the glutes of the leg that's on top. Maybe coming down the outside of your leg too. Okay, and let's come on up. Good. Since we're sitting here, let's do this one where we lace our fingers. So show you from the side. Not that you're unfamiliar with this one, but we're pressing away. So really open up. Maybe pretend you have a big ball in here. So you have to keep your arms nice and wide. Really opening up in between the shoulder blades. Push away and then bring your hands up over top. And then bring them behind and lace them behind. And let's go overhead. Actually, you might want to stand up for this one. I think it works better a bit. You can get a little bit more range of motion, a little bit more distance here. Okay, your head is probably hanging down, so let's bring our hands down and let's come up slowly. Slowly. Till we're standing up. Roll our shoulders, only to come back down to kneeling because let's do a little hip flexor kind of stretch. So half kneel, so one foot is forward, and then we're going to roll the ball away. Roll it away, roll it away. Probably feeling the stretch in the front of this back leg. Is that where you feel it? Good. And then let's roll the ball. Actually, let's roll it across the midline of the body. So we're going away from our back leg. I have a wall in the way, so I can't go too far. I guess I can walk my hands over. Okay, try to keep that front knee straight up and down. Okay, and then just roll the ball back to the center. And let's switch so that we are half kneeling on the other side. But I'm going to go turn around so you can see that we're stretching the other side. So roll the ball away. Again, some people, I should have said before too, don't like to have their knee on the ground. You can have your knee up. Whatever you like. I'm going to keep it on the floor for this one. And then roll the ball away from your back leg. So across the midline of your body. Over. And then back to the center. And then come on back in. Let's do one traction stretch where we're lying over the ball. So just lying over, just find again that sweet spot where you feel like you're just perfectly draped over the ball and you're stretching your lower back a little bit. Maybe you need to play with, but yeah, where that is. Okay. And then we will come on up. And again, your head was probably hanging down, so take a second here and then come up to standing. What else shall we do? I think we didn't do quads, so let's do that. You can use the ball for balance, but by the time you can use it for balance, you're probably bent over anyway, so if you need balance, maybe use the wall instead. Kicking your shoelaces into your hand for this one. Okay. And then let's, again, we'll use the wall for a calf stretch. Same leg that was in your hand is going to go flat on the floor. Press your heel into the floor. Lean into the wall. Probably pressing into the wall too. Okay. There you go. And then let us switch to the other leg. Same thing. Oops, that's me using the ball for balance. Okay, shoelaces into your hand. Nice strong core, straight and tall. And then you will step that leg down, stretch our calf muscles here. Press your heel into the floor and lean into the wall. Lean into the wall. There we go. Okay. So, as I said in my email that you probably saw, this is going to be the last class until next Wednesday, and then I forget what the dates are. Oops. After Easter. So the Wednesday after Easter, we will do 2 more ball classes on the Wednesday and the Friday. And hopefully you'll get some exercise on your own for this week. I'm sure you will. You always do, whether it's skiing or hiking or something. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this today, or do a ball class on your own. That would be great. So have a lovely week and happy Easter, and we will see you again soon. Bye. Thanks for coming.